So, I finally got to play the Digimon Time Stranger demo. Alright, some of you might be like, you like Digimon? When did you ever like that? Well, I've always loved Digimon. Thank you very much. So, don't judge me. But let me just say, I'm freaking hyped. Am I a little biased because I already have the collector's edition that just got charged my card yesterday on pre-order, and it's gonna come and I'm gonna unbox it on stream or maybe just in a video. I don't know yet because I'm hyped for it. Maybe a little biased, but did the demo make me more hyped? Absolutely. With over 450 Digimon, I think it's 451, so it's just over, in the field guide, English voice acting, finally, and updated Digivolution mechanics. I am on a story, actually. I have no idea what the story's about, but I'm pretty excited about it because the demo kind of showed off some weird things that are happening in the real world behind this cool, like, Great Wall of Digimon. And I'm kind of hyped for it. So if you want to know more about my first impressions, along with some tips and tricks that I noticed in the game after playing the other ones as well, being pretty detailed in the other ones, actually. I think I might have gotten the entire field guide in both Cyber Sleuths, I'm pretty sure. And if you want to be like, the next great Digidestined, keep watching. And as always, I'm Justin, your Reddest Panda, and this channel is for great game videos and to raise money for amazing conservation efforts like the Red Panda Network. And by the way, it's Red Panda Day. Stop! Yes! Red Panda Day! Go support the Red Panda Network. All right, off the back, we find that we are part of a paranormal investigative squad of investigators. And we actually get offered 3 starter Digimon: Patamon, Demidevimon, and Gomamon. Yes, I may have chosen Patamon as my starter because, come on, Angemon, man, Magna Angemon, let's go. Even though you don't get that in the demo. I'm sorry, you get rookies. It's cool, but you get rookies and like 1 champion. Did I also at one point in my party have all 3 of the OG Digimon season like mainstays in my party via Guilmon, Agumon, and Vmon? Yes. Why wouldn't I? So the gameplay has some very familiar feel to the other ones. Basic turn-based combat, but there's a nice tracker bar. I can't remember if that was actually in the other ones or not. And they've updated some of the resistances and the weaknesses that you can display as percentages. Once you've kind of figured that out, you have to kind of scan Digimon and just kind of practice with them to find out their weaknesses, along with the standard typings that the Digimon have that, they're better. Oh, and did I mention how we summon Digimon in this game? The really cool, amazing part as a paranormal investigator, you summon Digimon with, a gun. What? Why? A gun? Come on. That's awesome. You can also, use the gun to, Kamehameha, do, nukes and stuff. I don't know. It's crazy. Why do we have guns? That's so cool. So the overworld in the game makes seeing kind of which Mons, I don't want to say Digimon over and over again, but sure, Mons are coming up to attack you. It's super helpful. The overworld is just really nice. The other games had that as well, which is really nice. I mean, there might be more than one Digimon in that pack that's attacking you, or that grouping that's attacking you, but at least you can initially see what the first one is. And be honest, the graphics in the overworld and during combat are amazing. Like, Pokemon be damned, because the attack animations alone are better than anything a Pokemon has come out, literally ever. Like, ever. They're so good, they're so fluid, they advanced it, and it's so much better even than the other story games, which are they were pretty good before, and now it's just even better. Every attack has a unique animation to an extent, especially the ones that are cool named ones and not just a basic attack. A really cool change made in Time Strangers is that you can actually, in the overworld, do what's called a digi attack, and you can either outright kill or digitize the Digimon if you're way stronger than them and you get the experience for free, or at least you get to preemptively attack, so you get the first turn all to yourself or to your team, and then they are kind of hurt too. it's actually a really cool aspect that lets you really grind a lot less, to be honest with you. Thank you, Bandai, for that quality of life improvement. I like that. Ooh, speaking of quality life improvement, everyone in your bank. So in Digimon, rather than you have your team, you have your starters, which are the main three. You have a separate three that are like your bench, and then you have a bank, which is, think of it, if you are familiar with Pokemon, think of it as your PC. You have all of them inside it. But guess what? Even the Digimon in your bank get experience. They get 80% of whatever the experience is made in the main party, which is huge and makes leveling up and figuring out like how to digivolve things and getting their stats up via that level so much easier if you want to get to the megas or the special ones, because there's so many branching evolution trees in Digimon that can get convoluted, even can get like a hassle to grind and find those. It makes it so much more accessible for people to really enjoy those megas that are out there that you wouldn't typically see unless you truly grinded them. I appreciate that the devs kind of took something from cyber sleuths and were like, hey, let's make this a little better so people can have their favorite Digimon. Another cool change are personality types. That's kind of new. It's kind of like Pokemon IVs. I don't know a lot about Pokemon IVs and AVs or UVs or whatever, drone strikes, but it's something like that. I'm pretty sure. If please let me know if I'm way off base in the comments. But I think it's just like that, where you have these IVs. But the cool thing is, these personality types, you can actually change them. You know how you change them? By talking to your Digimon. You talk to them. Peak experience, talking to Digimon. Be like, hey buddy, you're awesome, don't be so sad. And he's like, bam, I'm not sad anymore. I have this cool personality type change, and suddenly now my strength and my speed increased better with my stats and level ups than previously. That's super cool. And like previous Digimon Story games, you get to scan enemies after defeating them. I do think the other ones, you actually scan them at the beginning and you could run away. So we made it kind of like a cheat. But now you do actually have to beat them to fully scan them. And then you can convert that data from scanning them after beating them multiple times into summoning that same Digimon. So I grinded a little bit to kind of fill out the field guide to see what was out there really in regards to rookies. And notice that once you reach 200%, which is the max scan and actually gives those summoned Digimon better stats, you get the stronger version. But if you don't plan on keeping that one or using it, it might not be worth going to that 200% scan, because you could just do it earlier. You can activate it because you can only have one active unconverted version of each Digimon. So say you had, a Tentamon here that you're trying to level up to get converted, but you already have one in your bank or in your party. You can go up 200% with that one. It has better stats, whatever. Now, you can do that if you plan on doing something else with it, sure, but realistically, you might want to just go ahead and use it at 100%. You can just go ahead and convert it into a Digimon, and then from there, you can just have another Digimon eat it. It's called load enhancement, but they eat them, let's be honest. Nom nom nom. Cyber Animal Kingdom, all that good stuff. And you get extra XP once you eat those, and you can better level up other Digimon from there. A cool thing, if you're looking for like trees, it's not even a hack, but one thing I found, if you're trying to get Digimon trees, start from the in training phase and get as many of those in training Digimon versions, like Koromon, for example. Get as many of those Koromons as are available evolutions. So say there's 6 evolutions available or branching trees for that Koromon. Get 6 Koromon out, and then you'll know when you've hit all those because they've all branched up. And then you'll have a version of that Digimon in your bank versus just evolving, digivolving, de-digivolving back and forth, which there are some benefits, sure, to doing that, because you can actually get them stronger with larger level ups if you max them out their level and then de-digivolve, or max out their level and then digivolve them. But it's a lot of hassle to do that versus having them all, in my opinion, one nice little row of 6 Koromon. They all digivolve to Agumon, to Vmon, to whatever Amon, and go from there. Because there are 451 Digimon in the field guide. That's crazy. That's so many. There's so many. We should be able to access them all, I think. I think you should be able to actually do the entire field guide and have a version of them. I don't know about the pre-order versions though, pre-order ones, or if there are any future DLC ones that are locked behind paywalls technically. I really hope that's not the case, but I could see that being a benefit that they gave to people like, hey, you can't do this unless you have the DLC. And as always, I love to talk about the voice acting because I am a professional voice actor. The voice acting in the game isn't too bad. I do wish they stuck closer to what the English dub sounds of the Digimon are. Like you have Guilmon and Agumon just sound completely different than what you would expect. They're a lot higher end or higher register comparatively, which isn't a bad thing. It's just, I don't know, it just sounds differently. It kind of breaks you initially. And then, you know, there are quite a few that are really, really good, that are spot on exactly. Like, oh, this is what they should sound like.
Heaven's knuckle. Here it comes. Hard food torpedo. Foxfire.
And then the only other gripe I might have is that the main character, you, I picked, I believe his name was Dan, you don't speak your lines at all when you say them. I really wish they did. It's a small, like, missed quality of life because everybody else talks in their main cutscenes at least. They'll have some scenes that are still just text, totally fine. But if the person you're speaking to is speaking, I feel like you should be speaking your lines out to make it a little easier. So I might actually do that in my stream when I stream it, which since the game's coming out in October, yay. Let's see, October 3rd, I think. Ooh, I might do that. Make up my own voice for Dan, and kind of go for that because I will definitely be playing it and likely unboxing the collector's edition on stream. So I can't wait to check it out. But are you guys excited for Digimon Time Strangers? Will you be playing it? Or is there a different game in October that you're really itching to play? I know Borderlands 4 just came out, and Dying Light the Beast. I'm very excited about that. I really want to play that one. I'll likely do that on my own time, but on stream at least, coming up, Digimon Time Strangers. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. And if you played the demo, what you thought about it. Please let me know. I love talking about new games, especially Digimon, because it's not something that happens that often. And maybe, just maybe, on the first stream for it, I might just buy some cards and do like a little card opening for it and send those out to people that are tuning in. So maybe you'll get some free cards if you're into the Digimon trading card game. But yeah, so I'll see you on the next one. Toodaloos, and happy Red Panda Day. Bye.